With the world finally at peace, this place isn't so bad. For now, at least. Maybe I'll pay a visit to Shingen, so we can discuss the art of strategy.
Why do you continue to bring chaos to this world? Orochi is gone! This should be a time of peace and order!
It's because Orochi is gone that I can do what I want now! Attack! Kill them where they stand! Who are you? Who dares to defy me?
Sakon Shima is here. You don't mind if I drop in, do
you? The Serpent King had been slain. However, the peace that followed was to be short-lived. Following the defeat of Orochi, the land was largely free of the chaos he had brought with him. However, a number of smaller skirmishes continued to break out across the land. Lu Bu, Masamune Date, and Cao Cao all mobilized their armies in an attempt to seize power, and the land began to suffer from the daily confrontations between man and Orochi's followers. On top of all this, Dong Zhuo, determined to rule the world in tyranny with Orochi gone, suddenly made a play for power. Unable to sit by and watch any longer, Sakon Shima strengthened his resolve and vowed to prevent the land from slipping back into chaos. His first move was to face Dong Zhuo's army and rescue Zhang Jiao.
Well, I'll give us full marks for courage. But however you look at it, we're heavily outnumbered.
Don't worry about it. We're here to give you a hand.
No victory is as sweet as one claimed against all odds.
What are you all doing here?
All of the days I've spent training and perfecting my abilities have been for this.
Finally, a chance to show what I'm made of.
Lord Sakon, I also will lend my blade to your cause.
Well, I'm certainly grateful for the help. We're gonna need every man we've got. Right then. What do you say we teach Dong Zhuo a lesson? Hey, Zhang Jiao? Zhang Jiao, where'd he go?
I am invincible!
Enemies everywhere! Help! It's hopeless! Lord Zhang Jiao!
I am invincible!
Zhang Jiao, all your followers look a little lost. I think they need some real leadership right about now.
Listen here, you! I can't just let you through here!
You sure? It'd hurt a lot less if you just did.
Well, does sound tempting. No, remember you're a man, Goemon.
I am invincible! Hold out, my brother! Help is on its way!
Yes, my lord.
This is no place for a dealer in high finance like yourself.
are not my children! I have come to bring salvation!
Lord Shang Chao! We had almost given up hope. Thank you.
Chop one up to me!
They've already come this far.
Chop one up to me!
Comrade, my thanks for waking me from my folly.
Don't worry, the cavalry will arrive. Save the speeches for after you've gotten past me.
Chop one up to me!
Interesting. Mind if I join?
Chop one up to me!
The heavens! A miracle has saved us!
Thanks. Do you mind if I ask who you are? A friend.
I am invincible!
You have been sent from the heavens to save me!
Not exactly, but I am here tonight.
So, you wish to die also! I will grant you your wish!
We get rid of the Serpent King, and now the Slug King wants to take his place.
I will destroy any who wish to defile the peace we all fought so hard for! Chop one up to me! Sit back and relax.
This Zakon has a sound head on his shoulders. Hey, he's gone. I wonder who he was.
Suck on my pine, fellow! The heavens are rejoicing in your good deeds!
I don't know about the heavens, but I'm glad to see someone's happy. By the way, that guy who showed up before, is he a friend of yours or something?
I know him not. I assumed he was an acquaintance of yours.
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember running into someone like that. Anyway, my preacher friend, I got a feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. I'm off to see Lord Shingen. Feel free to tag along if you'd like. Shingen, Kenshin, and Nobunaga. Last time we needed that uneasy alliance to defeat Orochi, but the three of them are back to their stubborn old ways again now. Unless I can convince them to join forces again, we've got a pretty bleak future ahead of us here. I'll start with old Shingen. He and I speak the same language. Lord Shingen, I will have you join our cause, or die trying.
Looks like we've got some company.
And just when I was about to finish you off. Lucky for you, huh? However, now I feel ready for anything.
I know what you mean. Time to put this training to use. Let's go!
Faced with the resolve that Sakon and his men displayed in wanting to save the land, Dong Zhuo and his army were left with no choice but to retreat. However, this victory alone was not enough to quell the chaos. Sensing this, Sakon went to visit Shingen Takeda in an effort to bolster his ranks. Sakon hurriedly led his forces towards their destination. Usually not one to rush things, Sakon could not help but think about that mysterious man. The man who had joined Sakon in the last battle and then left just as suddenly. His kind and watchful eye seemed to be driving Sakon towards something. On the way to meet Shingen, he came across Xu Huang and Musashi Miyamoto under attack from a group of mysterious soldiers while training for their next battle. The two warriors immediately went to meet the oncoming enemy. There, they would be reunited with a most unexpected visitor.
It is not within the spirit of the warrior to attack a man while he is training.
Look, it's Daji. And she's got a girl.
Daji. So she's still alive. Musashi, we can't let her get away. After her! Time to show off what we've learned. Let's get that Daji.
Be back. Hang on, man. Who's that girl with the done too?
It isn't due to sweating hands. But I don't have time to play with you boys right now. Listen to me, Pinko. You escape right now. Go! No! I can't leave you behind! I won't! Don't be a silly kid. They can't hurt me.
If you've the gall to stand up to me, don't disappoint me with a sorry performance.
Keep lining them up, and I'll keep knocking them down. Keep lining them up, and I'll keep knocking them down.
We will defend here! Lady Daji, run!
Your tricks are meaningless against us.
Come on! I'll take on all of you!
All right, boys. Riddle them with holes.
Much as it sounds choice do I have? Himiko's safety is the only priority. Without her, our plans can't work.
Keep lining them up, and I'll keep knocking them down.
I am invincible! I am invincible! I warned you. With a sword in my hand, I'm the best there is.
I don't think it's safe here anymore.
We need to go. Kojiro? What are you doing here? I am invincible!
But there are so many more poor souls who need cutting down.
You want to play that badly? These guys are players too.
An ambush this time? Really bringing out all the weapons.
Wait! I did not allow you to pass!
There's no way out! What do I do?
I am invincible!
For this, out of here! Prepare yourself!
Nothing get me now!
I am invincible! I am invincible!
Chalk one up to me!
I'll pay you all back for what you've done to me today. Just as soon as Lord Orochi's back. It won't be long now. See you all there.
Chalk one up to me! Chalk one up to me!
You look like you've learned a lot from our training, Musashi.
You're not looking too shabby yourself.
Pull all the tricks you want. You can't stop us.
I won't be caught. I promise, Daji.
It's wonderful, Musashi, to be able to fight alongside you like this.
This guy, he's not as weird as he looks. And he knows what he's doing with a sword, believe me.
With Daji plotting to reawaken Orochi, we need all the help we can get. I won't turn down any warrior that wishes to fight.
Thank you, Musashi.
My Lord Shingen, may I say how wonderful it is to see you. However, these times are not so pleasurable. Daji has hatched a plan to revive the Serpent King. I need your help to stop her.
What exactly do you mean?
The able men of the Takeda, Yukimura's spear, and of course, the strategic genius of you yourself, my lord.
Are you sure you don't want my castle while you're at it? Huh. Very well. You shall have what you have asked for.
The return of Orochi was near. This news, so casually thrown about by Orochi's strategist Daji, fell like a thunderous boom on the ears of Shu Huang and Musashi. Following the battle, the two men brought along their newfound ally, Kojiro Sasaki, and hurried back to tell Sakon of what they had learned. After hearing their report, Sakon increased the pace of his march. The mysterious man's silent appeal remained with him. Perhaps he wished him to prevent the revival of the Serpent King. Having arrived at the camp of the Takeda army, Sakon met with its leader, Shingen Takeda. Sensing Sakon's passion, Shingen agreed to help him in his cause. The first move in the effort to capture Daji had been made. The consummate strategist, Sakon immediately began thinking of his next move.
Sakon, do you not think Daji and her infernal army might be a little much for the Takeda alone to handle?
Yes, my lord. To that end, I was considering asking for help from Lord Kenshin. In fact, I have something of a plan.
Do you now?
Reporting! Lord Kanetsugu is under attack from forces unknown. My lord, please allow me to go to his aid.
Opportunity knocks, Sakon. You should make sure you answer.
You are always a step ahead of the game, my lord. Yukimura, I will join the fray as well.
Lord Kanetsugu, are you unharmed? I'm on my way. Please hold out until I arrive.
Yukimura, my friend! You have come to my aid? More annoying little pests? Wipe these guys out! Our friends are here to help. We must not buckle.
We could be hacking at these things all day. We've got to find out who's behind them. Better find out who's pulling the strings for these, too.
The bonds of our friendship will not bend to mere phantoms.
This disturbance. Our reinforcements are close.
thing.
The rocks have been stopped. The enemy's plots are being thwarted one by one.
If we take down the gatekeepers, we'll be inside in no time.
Yukimura, they're over here.
I am glad you are unharmed. Please, endure a little while longer.
My sword needs feeding. A beautiful end.
This battle bores me. The force
No enemy shall ever surpass me!
Mayhem will never overcome the power of love.
Looks like that's the way to the forest and to freedom.
No enemy shall ever surpass me!
Gates have opened. This is a glorious victory.
Out
all these fools get all the way here. I told you to wipe them out, didn't I?
Our magic will be the end of you!
No enemy shall ever surpass me! No enemy shall ever surpass me! No enemy shall ever surpass me!
My friend, I have no words to express my thanks.
I apologize for my tardiness. Let us proceed together!
All right, then. How about the two of us stop some of that monkey business? Where's a bucket of water when you need it?
Do not be fooled. This is all just an illusion. Ha!
Impossible!
Hey, you're not getting away without telling me who you are this time. Who's that monkey?
Brace yourself.
I am the mystic, Bushi. The monkey is also from my realm. He works for Kiyomori, recruiting soldiers for his army.
And Kiyomori would be...
A half-man, half-demon, revived from the dead by Daji. He plans to revive Orochi.
Hey, we've got our hands full with Daji. We don't need any more problems right now.
We will return this warped world to its rightful state.
Yes, my child! Together, you and I will bring about the true age of peace under my rule!
Yes, the yellow turp... No, wait. That's not right either.
That's one more disbeliever converted!
Now do you understand the true strength that can come from honor?
I'm not sure this guy will go down well for Kiyomori.
That's one more disbeliever converted!
Lousy pests! Now I have to deal with these guys too!
You've gone to so much trouble just to build an army for that. You poor thing. A beautiful end.
This victory is entirely thanks to you. You are a truly selfless man.
Well, my motives aren't entirely pure. I actually have something I'd like to discuss with Lord Kenshin.
I shall arrange for it. I owe you that much. My lord, I bring before you Lord Sakon. Please grant him an audience.
You have my thanks for rescuing Kanetsugu.
My Lord Kenshin, Daji is plotting Orochi's return. In addition, we also have intelligence concerning this man Kiyomori. He too appears to be working on the side of evil. We need your help now more than ever.
Lord Kenshin, show us the strength you displayed the last time Orochi threatened this land.
The flames of war are not yet doused. Ha! I shall go forth.
My lord, the dictates of honor have roused you. Then I, too, will stand beside you on the field of war.
Excellent work, Sokka. You have done a wonderful job uniting the Takeda and Uesugi clans.
Me? I didn't do anything. I think you deserve the credit, Fushi.
All I was doing was searching for one who had the power to unite these forces. I know now that you are the man who can stop Orochi from returning.
You mean this was a test? I take it you got the information you wanted?
My apologies. By way of atonement, allow me to join your cause.
Sakon defeated the enigmatic Sun Wukong and rescued Kanetsugu Naoe of the Uesugi clan, who then introduced Sakon to Kenshin Uesugi himself. Following their meeting, Kenshin agreed to give Sakon his aid. So far, everything was proceeding according to Sakon's plan. However, there were things that even his brilliance could not predict. One was the motivation of their new ally, the mystic Fu Shi, the man who had tested Sakon in an effort to measure his worthiness. And the other was Kiyomori Taira. He was a most dangerous figure who used his demonic hordes to attack anybody who stood in his way of reviving Orochi. As the forces of light and dark prepared to do battle, Sakon began to make his next move.
The way I see it, I'm 2 good men short of what I need to put Kiyomori and Daji in their place. Lord Nobunaga and Masamune.
Masamune. I fear his loyalty to Orochi is not yet broken. We let a good man slip away.
I hope you haven't given up on him just yet, Kanetsugu. If we could somehow convince him to defect, it could be the telling blow in this war. Perhaps he would listen to a man who commands respect. A man like Lord Shingen, for instance.
Flattery will get you nowhere, or so they say. But I've always enjoyed it personally. I'll have a word with you.
Daji's in Masamune's camp. Looks like he's shown his hand.
They're refusing to see our envoy. I suppose force is the only thing they'll listen to then. Follow the cavalry and sweep into the enemy camp.
May the gods show you mercy.
I will protect the main camp with my life, Father.
All right, time to see just how far love and honor can take you.
Mere cavalry cannot stand against nothing.
Not even close.
Yes, but gunpowder is a dangerous thing to leave lying around. Listen, men. I need a brave volunteer to use the enemy's gunpowder against them.
I shall take the naval route to their east and set them ablaze.
I can't wait anymore! I can't wait anymore!
Not even close.
Time to move!
Not even close.
Time for a rest.
Fierce as fire!
I cannot reach the boat!
show you mercy. May the gods show you mercy. May the gods show you mercy. The god of war watches over me. May the gods show you mercy. Hurry and move the gunpowder away from the blade.
My precious rifleman! Idiot! What are you going to do?
Fool! We have not lost yet!
Even if you put the fire out, it's too late to save your guns. Send the signal to the cavalry. Time for a rest.
We have been outmaneuvered. It has been long since I've had a worthy opponent.
I will begin the assault on the enemy's main camp.
evil brain will see us through this yet.
Not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
I think all these people are trying to convince you to join them, Masamune.
Why would I join those cowards? They're not on the same level as me.
Me? Lose? Unthinkable!
Not even close.
If you dare betray me, Lord Orochi will be the first to hear about it.
You better not be trying to trick me with this talk of resurrecting Orochi.
I promise I'll tell you all about it. Just as soon as we get rid of this crap.
Not even.
Gods show you.
Fierce as fire! Give us your aid. Surely, even you do not desire the return of those chaotic times.
Is not now a chaotic time? Look at us, lords and warriors, not trusting each other and desperately fighting for scraps. Ever since Orochi was defeated, there has been no one capable of taking the reins.
Masamune, can you not see what will happen if Orochi returns?
Ha!
You are the one who saw through my plans. I hate to admit it, but you were brilliant.
Oh, you flatter me. I am not fit to share a battlefield with you, my lord. You wouldn't consider using your magnificent skills against Daji and Kiyomori, would you?
I should like to challenge you again. But for now, I will aid you.
I'm sorry, Sakon. It seems Masamune has no intention of cooperating.
There's no need to apologize. I'll just have to think of some way of doing this without Masamune.
Sakon, there are others who fight against Daji and Kiyomori, are there not?
You're right, of course. In fact, a certain name does spring to...
Sakon, Lu Bu and Kiyomori have joined forces and are laying waste to the men of Wu.
Wu? Sun Ce would be a useful ally.
Lord Sakon, how about giving me a chance to show what I can do?
I, too, am prepared to stake my life for this cause.
One moment. Would not I be more suited to that task?
I'm delighted to see you're all so eager. I have just the job for you.
Our enemy is the mighty Lu Bu.
Excellent news. War is only fun against the absolute best.
True. But Lu Bu will not fall to your hammer. For my arrows will pierce his heart first.
We'll see about that, old man. I didn't know you were such a braggart.
The dragon could only exist by the side of the serpent. It was clear that the paths of Sakon, who hoped to prevent the resurrection of Orochi, and Masamune would inevitably diverge. Now, news reached Sakon that Lu Bu and Kiyomori had joined forces to attack Liang Province, which was being defended by the warriors of Wu. Lu Bu, Dongzhuo, Daji, Masamune, Kiyomori. The forces who were conspiring to resurrect Orochi had formed a massive alliance. Sakon joined Sima Yi, whom he had met in the previous battle, and enlisted the help of 2 veteran warriors to save Wu. He entrusted the fate of his plan to his newfound allies.
Liang Province is about to be obliterated by Lu Bu's army. The remnants of the Wu army are truly to be pitied.
Stranded and separated from their main force. Now that sounds like a cause I want to join.
My wits and your brawn, we can survive this. I prefer using as opposed to being used, and yet I will fulfill my task.
finished already? That was a pretty pathetic performance. Well, I guess it's time to polish you guys off.
This scene does nothing to one of my intelligence. I shall save Liu Bang, then Wu will owe me.
I have slain another in the name of honor.
Everyone rejoice! Reinforcements are here! We mustn't give up!
Now we have to deal with being crushed by rocks.
This might be dangerous. Those cannons must be stopped.
I have slain another in the name of honor.
Clear the front lines at once.
Lord Sima Yi, thanks for coming.
There is no time for foolishness. We cannot win this battle without reinforcements. We have broken through their lines. Send someone for help immediately.
My thanks. Send a message requesting reinforcements immediately.
Ground clearing is something of a specialty. Stand well back.
Not bad, old man, but I won't lose to you. I have slain another in the name of honor. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
A beautiful end.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Can't lose here, but...
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Second line, attack! Smash them!
Your limited intellect cannot understand my brilliance. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Things are starting to get interesting. Just the way I like it.
Love and honor.
Reporting! The messenger has safely exited the battlefield.
Well done! Now all we have to do is hold on and wait.
Fools! The fight is just beginning!
A beautiful end.
The mind shall vanquish the soul. Now is the time to show my genius. Forward!
The reinforcements are here. This should bolster our forces nicely.
Only Lu Bu remains.
A demon among men. Let us bring him down together.
Lord Lu Bu, I apologize for my tardiness.
A beautiful end. A beautiful end.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Even together, maggots are still maggots.
Poor things. I'll give you all a beautiful end.
Love and honor.
My lord's enemies are also mine. Prepare yourself.
Your love is pure and worthy of respect, but it will cost you the ultimate price.
Think. Don't worry. That big fool won't be able to hurt you anymore. I'll bring you true peace.
You fool of a beast who knows only how to fight. You are a fool.
Stand firm. We must not give in to such dishonorable treatment.
A beautiful end. My sword, a beautiful end.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
You guys really bailed us out. It was looking pretty grim there.
For saving our lives, I wish to aid your cause. Such is my desire, and the desire of the Wu army as well. From now on, you can count on our help. We will resist the tyranny of Lu Bu and Kiyomori.
We're grateful to have you on board. Looks like old Sakon knew what he was talking about.
I see you managed to gain the cooperation of Wu.
It's nice to have some success for a change. And now we must quickly move to the final phase of our preparations.
You are in a hurry? Does the thought of Orochi concern you?
Well, it's been some time since we let Daji get away. And there's also Kiyomori to worry about. I only hope this alliance will not have been formed in vain.
Indebted to Sakon, Wu quickly agreed to an alliance. Without so much as a moment's rest, Sakon moved to the next phase of his plan. Sakon knew that eventually he would require the cooperation of Nobunaga Oda. Determined to convince Nobunaga to join his cause, Sakon set off together with Guan Ping. Detecting a hint of anxiousness in Sakon's actions, Fu Shi tried to convince him to proceed with caution. However, despite the anxiety that Fu Shi sensed, he also noticed a distinct air of confidence about Sakon as well.
You think Nobunaga will agree to help us?
Do not fear, Lord Sakon. He will surely listen to reason.
Things are rarely ever that simple with him, though.
Lord Sakon, look ahead at Hulao Gate. It is Kiyomori and Dong Zhuo.
Looks like the enemy knows exactly what we're up to. They're trying to stop us from reaching Nobunaga.
None can be allowed to stop us. Our mission is divine.
Brave words. I hope you're ready to back them up.
Show no mercy. Eliminate them all.
How am I supposed to get to Nobunaga with all this going on? I think we'll start with a little
One more for the glory of Blue. Get out of the way! One more for the glory of Blue.
Stubborn, huh? Retreat and reorganize our ranks.
Looks like the way is opening before me. Time to go and have a little chat with Rubina.
I swear upon my blade that none of you will pass me.
One more for the glory of Blue. You've got no chance against me! You've got no chance against me!
Stop that!
No problem! You guys will march for death before you even gave the order.
just when I thought I was rid of him. The monkey's back. How about you hop back up the nearest tree, huh?
You've got no chance against me!
One more for the blowing of boots.
You've got no chance against me!
Sorry, old man. They got me.
All I want to do is get to Nobunaga, but there's snakes everywhere you turn round here. I suppose you foresaw all of this, didn't you, Lord Nobunaga?
But it was you who opened my eyes, Sako.
So, Sakon, what delights do you have in store for us?
Lord Nobunaga, I am in your debt. Let's start by teaching that undead monster Kiyomori a lesson.
How dare you! I am not a man to be trifled with.
These are mere games. Hunt down the sorcerer and eliminate him.
Perform well, and the rewards will be waiting for Just what I wanted to hear!
The enemy has been repelled!
A beautiful end. A beautiful end.
Curse you all!
A beautiful end.
got no chance against me!
One more for the glory of Wu. One more for the glory of Wu.
I will risk my life to protect my commander!
One more for the glory of Wu.
You've got no chance against me!
chance against me!
Very well. The plan will simply have to be accelerated.
I'll sort this out.
Brave men of the Oda army, I hope you will continue to join us in our fight against the evil tearing this land apart.
I've heard all about the work you've been doing, Sakon. I'll do whatever I can to help.
In that case, can I ask you to help out Lord Kenshi? He's laying siege to Kiyomori inside Baidi Castle.
You don't mess around, do you? I kinda hoped I might get a small break first, but whatever.